So I'm David Stark, and I teach the Latin American Civilization and Culture sequence, and I'm in the history department.
I am Medaro Serrata. I co-teach this class with Professor Stark, and I am in modern languages and literatures.
The course is divided into two parts. We divided it with the Wars of Independence at the beginning of the 19th century. So the first part of the course basically talks about the Spanish and the Portuguese, a little bit of the English and French colonization of the Americas. We integrate culture into the classroom quite a bit. For example, we take students to either Chicago or Detroit. We alternate. One year we go to Chicago, one year we go to Detroit. And so, for example, tomorrow we're taking students to the Detroit Institute of Art so that they can go see the Diego Rivera murals. The class is challenging. Make no mistake about it. Nobody's going to say that this is an easy class, but I also think that it's a very doable class, and I think that our students generally do very well. We push them, and sometimes honor students aren't used to being pushed.
My name is Emma Haas. I'm a second year here at Grand Valley State University. I'm studying cell and molecular biology, which is the genetics major here, and I took Latin American civilization last year. My sequence was studying Latin America, so most of Central America as well as into South America a little bit, from the time it began until the present day. We looked at their culture as well as their history. We have actually 2 essays a semester, and there's no exams, so most of your grade were those essays, but the professors definitely give you enough time and enough feedback to get A's on those. The most fun part of our sequence was the actual cultural workshops that we did. We learned how to do typical Latin American dances as well as make Latin American foods, and we spent a lot of time actually engaging ourselves in the culture. So I learned how to bachata and other dances like that, and it was a lot of fun. One of the misconceptions was the workload. A lot of students who have taken the sequence before don't want to scare you away, saying the workload is pretty heavy. So I wasn't necessarily ready for all the reading, but it definitely was doable, and I was able to get all of it done in a timely manner. Writing skills is definitely a big strength that you can gain from Latin American, as well as time management. There are a lot of reading assignments that you get very fast at. You learn how to skim read and finish those writing assignments very quickly. It definitely helped get me ready for my higher level science courses. Reading my science textbooks as well as writing papers for my science classes is not as hard as it would be for someone who took a general education course.